Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be discussing about the Milwaukee Bucks signing Amir Coffey. Let's get into it. So, Shams has reported that free agent forward Amir Coffey has agreed a one-year deal with the Milwaukee Bucks. Just for you to get an idea of the player, here is his player profile. He is 6'7", so is around 2.01 meters tall and weighs around 210 pounds. He has a 6'8" wingspan. He is 28 years old, and for his NBA experience, he spent 6 years on the LA Clippers. And for his previous season stats, he scored 9.7 points per game on 47.1 field goal percentage with 40.9 3-point percentage and 89.1% from the free throw line. And now the question is, what will Amir Coffey bring to the Bucks? First and foremost, he is an elite catch and shoot 3-point shooter. He shot 40.9% from 3 last season, shot 42.1% on catch and shoot 3-point shots. This is absolutely massive, especially playing with a guy like Giannis. Having a person like Amir Coffey to space the floor for Giannis is going to be absolutely immense for the Milwaukee Bucks. And he shot an astonishing percentage of 54% on right corner threes. This guy had a career year from the 3-point line and was as efficient as they come. Another great aspect of his game is his ability to be elite in transition. He scored 1.31 points per possession in transition, which ranks within the 86th percentile. He was 31st in total transition points, and his willingness to run in transition plus his great athleticism allows him to be a great threat in transition. And the Milwaukee Bucks, they want to be a transition team next season. You look at the signings of Cole Anthony, some of the young players like Kevin Porter Jr., and the other young players like Ryan Rollins. They want to be a team that is young and is willing to run. And this fits perfectly with Giannis, who is one of the most devastating transition players of all time. Clearly, Milwaukee have done their research on this player, and they know that this player is willing to run and he's a transition threat. This is perfect for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here are some moments of his transition scoring. So in this particular frame, James Harden is bringing the ball up in transition. You can see Amir Coffey, eyes on the ball, ready to make his move. Amir Coffey makes a great cut for James Harden to find him. Now he's driving towards the rim. And now the play finishes with Amir Coffey with a strong dunk in transition. Another instance of great transition play was against the Boston Celtics. Here Derrick Jones Jr. has the ball, and the play ends with Amir Coffey finishing the lob and dunking it. Amir Coffey is a perfect fit for the Milwaukee Bucks. As I reiterate, this guy is one of the best 3-point shooters in the league, especially in catch and shoot situations, and is one of the best transition players in the league. These two strengths bode very well with Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it fits perfectly with Giannis because Giannis loves to play in transition, and Amir Coffey will be willing to run with him and make his life easier. And in the half-court setting, because Amir Coffey is such a threat from the 3-point line, he spaces the floor for Giannis to operate. This is a match made in heaven, and I am actually very proud of John Horst because it looks like he's done his research and due diligence before making a free agent signing. So fair play to the GM of the Milwaukee Bucks. Another underrated aspect of Amir Coffey's game is his significantly improved mid-range shot. His pull-up jumper from mid-range looked absolutely smooth last season. He gets to his spot and rises. Due to Amir Coffey being 6'7", it's very hard to contest his shot, especially when he gets to his spot and rises. He shot 50% from mid-range, 31 out of 62 field goal attempts. I understand that this is not a large sample size, but in today's NBA, the role players are expected to take threes and layups. And Amir Coffey is very good at these two things. But him having this efficient mid-range, it offers him more offensive versatility. And From his career, he shot 46.9% from the 10 to 16 feet range, so he's always had that game in him. Here are some moments where he gets to his spot, rises and makes the mid-range. Here it's a one dribble pull-up. Look at the separation he creates and he makes this bucket. Another instance where he makes the pull-up mid-range of a Nas Reed, and the one thing that's eye-catching about his game this season is that pull-up mid-range. He's very confident in that aspect of his game and it's a reliable weapon in his arsenal. Again, another moment where he gets to his spot, rises up and makes the mid-range. This is a very reliable aspect of his game now. Now, moving on to Amir Coffey's defense. For me, he does a very solid job of guarding 1-3s, so point guards, shooting guards and small forwards. He's got a great size advantage being 6'7". His length can bother offensive players, especially guards. He's a very dependable isolation defender, ranks in the 72nd percentile. Does this mean he's a lockdown defender? No, but it means he's a very dependable defender and he's solid. He's very good at defending off-screen actions, and this surprised me. He ranked in the 95th percentile in off-ball chaser defense. So when he's running over screens and navigating screens and fighting over them in order to get to shooters and contest, he does a very good job and he's quite elite at it. And this is an aspect of his defense that can definitely help the Milwaukee Bucks for sure, because not a lot of players in the Milwaukee Bucks are good at this aspect of defense. So he does contribute on that end of the floor. A criticism is that he doesn't get a high number of steals or blocks and can struggle against more sizable wings such as the 4s and the 5s, in other words the centers. Here are some of his weaknesses. He can be slow-footed on defense at times. He is a quite poor rebounder for his size, and this can be a worry, especially due to the fact that Miles Turner isn't the greatest of rebounders, so you would want to compensate that lack of rebounding in other areas and other positions. And he also struggles against bigger wings, 4s and 5s essentially, and sometimes he can show low IQ, especially when it comes to the defensive side of things. But that's just nitpicking. But he is a good player. He's a very serviceable player, right? He can contribute to winning basketball. He's been coached under Ty Lue. He's a very good coach. The Clippers have been a winning organization, so he must have picked up a lot of good habits. And I think he can play a key role in the Milwaukee Bucks succeeding next season. Talking about the Milwaukee Bucks, how will Amir Coffey fit with the Bucks? So he fits with the transition-based, fast-paced team that the Bucks are trying to build. You look at Cole Anthony, KPJ, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Ryan Rollins, and now Amir Coffey. These guys are athletic guys who are willing to run in transition and push the ball up, getting from one end of the basketball court to the other, right? And Amir Coffey fits with this blend of players. He's also a perfect fit with Giannis due to being an elite catch-and-shoot three-point shooter. He spaces the floor for Giannis to operate, and he also fits in with the blend of the AJ Greens, Taurean Prince, Gary Trent Jr., Bobby Portis, Miles Turner, Ryan Rollins, who are all elite three-point shooters. And the Bucks are building something dangerous here because they've got a unique and dangerous combination of athleticism and transition-based players plus elite shooting. And this is a very dangerous combination because these two styles perfectly fit with one another. Another thing that Amir Coffey brings to the Bucks is he provides the Bucks with much needed wing depth. In my opinion, Taurean Prince was the only serviceable 3 that the Bucks could play. Kyle Kuzma is not a 3, he's a 4. And Andre Jackson Jr., he is too much of a liability offensively to play as a 3 in the NBA. So Amir Coffey provides the Bucks with much needed wing depth and size, for sure. But the arrival of Amir Coffey raises a lot of questions, because what does this mean for Kyle Kuzma's and Andre Jackson Jr.'s future for the Milwaukee Bucks? Are they on the trading block? Are they next to go? I have many questions, but I have a sneaky feeling that the Milwaukee Bucks are not done yet and a big trade is incoming. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and peace.